Christ, the Lord of hosts, unshaken. This one could be a little bit challenging, so let's see how this goes. Stanza 1. Hosts means an army. So heaven's armies, angel armies. Christ the Lord, ruling angel armies. Devil's seething rage, anger bothers him none, or scares him none. He stops or he prevents Satan's followers or servants. You could do that, but Satan's minions includes demons. So maybe you don't want it to look like people. So maybe say Satan's followers. So it's not looking specifically like people. I'm not sure how else to do that. Satan's demons might not be clear. Satan's followers, he stops. Okay, moving on. The strife is the war, the battle. So battles, he always wins, or in every generation, age to age, he wins the battles. Sin and death, he conquers forever. Slams them in their steely cage. Maybe sin and death, he conquers forever. Throws them in prison, locks it. Stanza 2. We don't want to fingerspell names in hymns. So Michael is a high angel. He is the commander of God's armies. So you could say an exalted angel, or you could say an angel commander. In heaven, the angel commander fought. The commander and God's angels together. And I wouldn't say he and God's angels, because that would look like God and God's angels if you just say he. So I would say the commander and God's angels together warred against the serpent devil. Foiled here means defeated. So defeated Satan and his pride. Satan and the evil angels, they threw down to earth. Now Satan, add in the name for he. Now Satan prowls, never satisfied. Stanza 3. On earth, the battle continues ever since Satan first deceived. Now we have another name and a lot of story packed into two phrases. So what do we do with this? I would take out Adam and I would add in the command. So God commanded, don't eat. So that's the part that we're adding in there, the don't eat part. God commanded, don't eat. Satan tempted, that fruit looks sweet. And God announced the curse. You will lie crushed beneath his feet. You have to say who you is. So Satan. So God announced the curse. His feet will crush Satan. Stanza 4. Jesus came. God's promise he did, or he succeeded. Jesus crushed Satan. He defeated death. He experienced our temptation, or more accurately, he experienced temptation, same as us. On the wretched tree, or maybe better, on the wretched cross, he died, but he rose alive victorious. His life gives us life. Stanza 5. Probably remember the Gospels show Jesus saying a couple places that he saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven. That happened after the disciples came back from their preaching tour. They came back and Jesus said that he saw Satan fall like lightning. So that account and the crucifixion here are put together in this stanza. So you could sign it something like this. So the same as lightning, the terrible devil from, now his, where do you put him? From his, I would still say down there because, that's where we think of the devil. From his place in heaven falls down to earth. Jesus' victory, the word or the message announced, spreads out to earth and sky. Jesus crucified defeats him. Now God will judge him. So I hope that one is clear. Stanza 6. Jesus, send your angel armies because the enemy, devil, the foe, desires to capture us, or the devil desires to enslave us. When sin attacks us, or when sin attacks us, you protect us. Lord, come save your people, and finally defeat the devil, and send him to a fiery grave. Or you could just say send him to fire, as in hell. And then a nice addition. So send him to fire and shut the door, like shutting the grave. So thank you to Lisa for that suggestion for that last one, shutting the grave. So there's some big concepts and a few difficult phrases there. I think we did it. There are still a few places where it's kind of difficult to know how best to sign those concepts. If you have any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. God bless you as you interpret this.